Guys, I hope you all doing well. In this video I'm telling about what is magnetisms. Okay, so let's start. First at all, open the Chrome and search top of the screen what is magnetism. Okay, so guys, search here what is magnetism. आप लोग what is magnetism. Okay, so guys, first at all, open the Chrome and search what is magnetism. Okay, magnetism is the force exerted by magnets when they attract or repel each other. Magnetism is caused by the motion of electric charges. Every substance is made up of tiny units called atoms. Each atom has electrons, particles that carry electric charges. Okay. Magnetism definition, examples, and physics and facts are also here. Magnetism phenomena associated with magnetic fields which arise from the motion of electric charges. This motion can take many forms. It can be electric current in a conductor or charged particles moving through space, or it can be the motion of an electron in an atomic orbital. Magnetism is also associated with the elementary particles such as the electrons that have a property called spin. Fundamentals basic to magnetism are magnetic fields and their effects on matter. So guys, basic to magnetism are magnetic fields and their effects on matters. As for instance, the deflection of moving charges and torques on other magnetic objects. Evidence for the presence of a magnetic field is the magnetic force on charges moving in that field. The force is at right angles to both the field and the velocity of the charge. This force deflects the particles without changing their speed. The deflection can be observed in the torque on a compass needle that acts to align the needles with the magnetic field of Earth. The needle is a thin piece of iron that has been magnetized. A small bar magnet, one end of the magnetic magnet is called a north pole and the other end is a south pole. The force between a north and the south pole is attractive, whereas the force between like poles is repulsive. The magnetic field is sometimes referred to as magnetic inductions or magnetic flux intensity. It is always symbolized by B. Magnetic field are measured in unit of Telsa. Another unit of measuring commonly used for a B is the gaseous. Okay, a fundamental property of the a fundamental A fundamental property of a magnetic field is that its flux through any closed surface vanishes. A closed surface is one that completely surrounds a volume. This is expressed mathematically by division B over O and can be understood physically in terms of the field lines representing B. These lines always closed on themselves so that if they enter a certain volume at some points they must also leave that volume. In this respect, the magnetic field is quite different from an electric field. Electric field lines can begin and end on a charge, but no equivalent magnetic charge has been found in spite of many searches for so-called magnetic monopoles. Okay, so guys, in this video I'm also explaining magnetisms. Okay, history of magnetisms. Okay, today in this video I'm sharing the history of magnetism, how which one introduced and how can magnets and are the magnetic fields created by moving electronic charge. Okay, magnetism is a force of nature produced by moving electric charges. Sometimes these motions are microscopic and inside of a material known as magnets. Magnets are or the magnetic fields created by moving electric charges can attract or repel other magnets and change the motion of their are charged particles. Okay, a magnetic field exerts a force or particles known as the Lorentz force. According to Georgia State University hyperphysics websites, the force acting on an electrically charged particles in a Magnetic field depends on the magnitude of the charge, the velocity of the particle, and the strength of the magnetic field. The Lorentz force has the peculiar property that it causes particles to move in right angles to their origin motions. Okay, I hope you also like my video. We will meet again in next videos. Allah.